trusty chair. Show you how easy these are to put it back in here now. It's awesome. So you just find your little pin up there. In. Set these up in here. May have to go up just a little bit more. Maybe. There it goes. Perfect. So that's how they go in there. Looks like I got quite a bit of space under there still. But I'll have to pull that down to meet it. But we'll work on that, figure it out. Well, I got all this fitting up pretty good. And then when this is clamped down, it fits up pretty good. So here is a slight dilemma. I had some guys tell me when I bought these frame rails to watch out because the ones they had bought were too long. Guess what? Here to here is unnecessary. Now why they did that, I have no freaking clue. But that kicks it out that much farther. When I try to put this panel on, it holds it out too far. It doesn't have anything to do with what I was thinking, the car needing to be back this way or the other way. You see here, if that'll show up in there, and I can't see what you guys are seeing, but if it'll focus, you can see from that edge here, where that goes over top, where that slides inside, is maybe a quarter of an inch. Something like that. Now let's look at this side from this edge here. To out here. That's like freaking 2 inches. So I am going to have to cut this thing down and weld this in, or yeah, I'm gonna have to cut that sucker off and weld this up shorter. Now why the hell would they do that? That's just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I don't see any benefit to that whatsoever. I mean, it's not a big deal, I can do it, but I don't want to do it. Why would you need to do that? You buy frame rails. I mean, everything else is fine, seems like. But what the hell were they thinking there? Alright, well, there you have it. That one's like it's supposed to be. If you set it up under here, I'll give you a quick shot of this. We talked about this before. I guess I better turn it right side up. Alright, so that little notch fits under that little notch. Everybody's happy. However, this one, it's way out. You see what I mean? So that piece, this piece here has got to be hacked off, cut down, and then re-welded back in there. So I said no biggie, but why? Well, I mean, why? Irritating. Alright, that's it. Well, I'm going to call it a day, I think. It's 15 to 5. And I'll go in and upload this video, although it doesn't seem like I got much done. A lot of just little stuff, cleaning and deburring and making sure everything's lined up like it's supposed to be. Everything looks real good. You can see maybe it all fits in there good. Pull down just a bit, but looking good. Rails are fitting nice. This is going to line up like it's supposed to. Sitting right in the middle of my frame jig. The only problem is this deal here is too long. by about 1.5 inches or better. So I'm gonna have to cut that out. You can see there. And of course, I got the looking online, and on the AMD site, it actually says in small print, if you have a 68, you're gonna have to cut and modify this piece to get your inner lower tail pan to fit. So maybe the 69s, you know, maybe they built them for the 69s. Maybe the 69s don't have that inner tail pan piece. I don't know. But regardless, I got to cut that bad boy off and make it look like that one. So not a big deal. I think we can make it happen. So that'll be something to do, along with maybe figuring out if I want to box these or not. I mean, you got your trunk pan that makes a box. So is it ultimately, I mean, you guys tell me. You think it's going to make that big of a difference if I put, I don't know, 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch plate steel in here, and ever so, you know, so far? I can't box it completely in because I got to get down into it to do my welds. So I'd have to put maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3 inch pieces in it every so far. That way I can still get underneath it and let my epoxy and everything get to the back of the welds. I don't know. Don't know. But we'll see. That won't be that hard to do either. Just take a little bit of scrap over there and build me some little pieces out of it. So, all right. See you.